Welcome, I'm your hero Abigail, and today we're going to be talking about David Dobrik. Or wait, hang on real quick. Sorry, I meant Jack Doherty's. Sorry, I got two horrible people mixed up. It happens. I'm sorry. I'll do better. Sorry if I'm butchering his last name. Can't really help it, but you know what? I can help being a horrible person, which apparently Jack here, he can't do that. He cannot be a normal person for once in his life. I really haven't known about who this creator is. I don't think I've seen any videos of his in the past before, but a recent video has popped up that for me that you may or may not have seen of Jack over here crashing his car. He was live streaming the whole thing and playing on his phone with one hand on the wheel while it was raining. Don't you love talking about people, doing reckless driving who could have killed them and their friend and literally anybody on the road? Yeah, doesn't that sound like fun? Jack over here, he wrecked his car with his cameraman slash friend in the passenger seat. He was live streaming the entire thing on Kick. As you can tell, it did not go very well. He was driving with one hand on the wheel while it was pouring down rain, and he was looking at his phone, going through the chat. He even said in the video how someone commented, "Oh, don't look at your phone when you're driving." He was like, "Oh, I gotta talk to chat. You guys know I love you." You should probably love your life too. I'm just saying, guys. I'm just saying. There's so much to talk about in here, and I could talk about just who he is as a person, but I don't have time for that, and I don't want to do that. I want to get him off of my phone as fast as humanly possible. Just to preference this, he is 20, so like his brain's not fully developed, but that's not really an excuse to be a horrible person, B, a horrible driver, and C, just on like again, a horrible person. What is wrong with you? He crashed his car, unfortunately, going 42 miles an hour. However, we are able to see his speedometer before the crash, and it said 72 miles per hour. I don't know what that is in kilometers. Cameraman moves the camera. He's looking at the road. You can hear him speed up. I saw someone say he was probably going like probably closer to 100 since he definitely floored it. But when you look back, when he loses control, he slams on his brakes, which you can see it going down. It goes down to 42 miles, and he starts. I don't remember the name. It starts with an H. It's on the screen. He went from the far left lane all the way into the right lane, crashing. They did crash head on. The entire front of his car is in shreds. It was bad. I will not be playing the video of the crash though, because that is like pretty sensitive. So if you want to go watch that, you can go watch that somewhere else. Before we really get too far into this whole video that he posted, I thought we would talk a little bit more about him and car crashes. From his YouTube alone, I didn't watch these videos, but from his YouTube alone, I found there are 8 YouTube shorts and 6 YouTube videos of him crashing. Someone take this man's license away. What are we doing, guys? Like, I don't know the extent to the other ones, but I do know that the golf cart video, his girlfriend was in the car and apparently she had to go to the hospital. Seems like a certain someone needs to get off the road because I'm worried for my safety and I don't even live in the same state as this man. Thankfully, like I'm scared. I feel like if I lived in the same state as this man, I would walk outside and see him, and like that's just like a jump scare. I don't need that. He kind of treated the whole thing like a joke. His cameraman slash friend got really hurt in the accident. He was bleeding from his head, which you can see in the live stream and in like so many different videos that he was making all of his friends take to show like the damages of his car. Like, he's literally sitting there directing people after crashing his car. His friend ended up getting like bandages around his head, and immediately after, he made his friend film. Because, that's what a good friend does. The first instant after he crashed the car, people ran up to the car, tried to be a good Samaritan, and he's like hanging out the window, and he's telling the person who's trying to help him, "Can you take my phone? Can you take it so he can record?" Why is the first thing on your mind after getting in a car accident is content? What would be the last thing on my mind? I would like literally be shaking. I'd be like, "Oh my gosh, is my friend okay? Am I okay? What's going on? I can't believe this happened. I need to call someone. What's going on? I need to call my insurance. What am I gonna do?" Not, hang on, guys. I literally need to pull out my phone and record this, guys. Can you imagine if, like, you just got in a car accident and then you're like, "I need you to film." Guys, I literally need you to film. You need to hold this for me. I need you to hold. The first thing on his mind was making content instead of seeing if his friend was okay, or as well as seeing if he himself was okay. And he went, "Oh my gosh, my car." You know, understandable, but I don't think that would be my first reaction. That's just crazy to me. Like, I don't even know what to say about that. While, he's over here talking about, his car and, "Oh my gosh, my car's ruined." Whatever. Whatever. The first responders get there first.
No shit, Abby. That is literally what the first responders are there for.
And as they're there, they're trying to, like, see if everything's okay. They checked him out and they're trying to check out his friend. But Jack's literally, like, making him record. Dude's bleeding from his head and he went, "Take the camera. What do you mean? All I'm going to say here is it just really shows how bad of a person you are if you're going to sit here and not care about your friend whatsoever and only care about the content at hand. When you could just make content about it later. Later. After your friend's okay and not having like internal bleeding or have any broken bones or anything. Like, they're bleeding from their head. Jack's friend and his girlfriend end up arriving, and they see the scene, and at that time the first responders end up being able to take the friend and like make sure everything's okay, although Jack doesn't seem very excited about it. And then he starts going on about how his birthday, like how this happened just a few days before his birthday and how it's gonna ruin the vibes.
Alright guys, my McLaren is totaled a couple days before my 21st birthday.
It's gonna ruin the vibe. You got in a car accident and almost killed yourself and your friend. And who knows how many people you could almost killed on that road who didn't slam on their brakes. Like, you're worried about your birthday? He really just seems like, "Oh no, my car. Guess I have to buy a new one." The first responders, when they finally were able to get Jack's friend, they asked Jack to stop filming, and he got so like mean about it.
Man, I just crashed my car. I lost 200 grand. I need to make my money back somehow. Sorry.
Let's just say hypothetically, like, he didn't really mean this the wrong way. You didn't have to be mean about it. You literally could have just been like, "I'm sorry. I'm just gonna keep recording. I won't get your faces in it, or I'll blur your faces out. But I need to record this." You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know, but you don't even need to record it. You don't need to record it. I just don't understand YouTubers. I don't understand YouTubers. Listen, I'm not full time, so I can criticize them all I want to. You understand me? After he was like talking about how his car was broken or whatever, he, in quotes, I have it written down, so let me read it for you guys. "At least my richer mill is okay." Just kidding. What are we talking about? What? You're talking about, "Oh, at least my richer mill watch is okay." You almost killed your friend. You almost killed you and your friend, and who else knows on that road? You quite literally almost killed someone. back to his house, and his mom comes out of the gate, and she's obviously upset, and he like straight up lied to her. He was saying like, oh, it was just raining. She was like, you're not allowed to be on your phone when you're driving. He was like, I'm not. He was walking up to his house, and his other cars were parked out front, and he started joking about how, well, I still got these cars, haha. I'm going crazy. Day by day, I'm going crazy. Anyways, after talking about his cars, they continue to walk up, and he starts talking about how, in quote,
Everyone's gone through what I gone through just now. Like, I literally almost died in a car accident.
which is crazy because I looked it up too here in my notes. 20,900 people have died from a car accident as of September 4th, 2024. So, yes, your specific incident of kick streaming, maybe not. But on top of that, let's not even include the people who have died. Let's just say car crashes. There have been over 6 million car crashes in the US yearly. So, yearly, let's just say from 2020 to now, that's 24 million car crashes. Math was never my thing, and I don't need to hear y'all get mad at me. Okay, I don't need it. This whole situation just leaves a really sour taste in my mouth. He could have done, like, even though he's acting like a dick in this video, he could have done something like raise awareness, or like donated something, like made a charity or something, being like, oh, here's for the families who had to deal with people in car crashes, here's for this, here's for that, show that he's actually sorry. But he's not. He's talking about how rich he is, talking about how, oh, y'all never been like me. Bro, how about I don't know what to do with you? Get off the face of the earth. Go somewhere. Go somewhere. No one. Just like imagine this like in a different scenario, okay? Like imagine this happened instead. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you're finally home. I need you to film for me, okay? Here, can you film for me real quick? What? Who are you? What are you? Oh my god. Yeah, please film. You don't need to know who I am. Why are you doing that? Calm down. It's not even that serious. It's not even that serious. Why are you acting like that? It's not that bad. You just killed my dog. What do you? No, I just killed your dog, but I need you to film me showing the fact that I killed him. What do you? What? What do you? I'm so confused. What do you? You just killed my dog. Why would I? Why do you want to film it? Do you like? I'm gonna report you to the police. No. I'm not gonna go to jail. You can report me, but nothing's gonna happen. Trust me. But I need you to film it so I look like I care. Yeah, I'm calling the police. I'm not gonna film you pretending to care about you killing my dog. What the fuck? What? Man. In like any context, this is weird. So, this video is me kind of just like rambling about a topic that's going on recently. Like, this is like pretty fresh, at least. So I thought I would just talk about it. So, thank you so much for watching my video. You should totally subscribe to become one of my little sidekicks. And I'll see you next time. Signing out, your hero, Abigail.